My morning thoughts seem to have an active energy towards insight or confusion. As I meditated in prayer, this sentence dropped in my head: let go of your horses. A peculiar insight from some wisdom in my mind, or a whisper from God, I am not sure which. Now as I start the day, my brain, by habit and fear, has already picked out the 3 or 4 things of trouble, or fantasy, that I am going to busy myself with, thinking about them over and over. For the day these are my 4 horses of the apocalypse. I ride them and they take me somewhere and nowhere, and because they are mostly worries of life, they take me to destruction. Where would I go if I let go of my horses, my favorite and immediate worries of life? They ride me so even as I ride them. Let me let go of my horse of complaining, my horse of judging the world from my place of pain, my horse of the past from my place of regret, my horse of despair from the place of defeat. On a different topic altogether, which I will align with the metaphor of the horse, I think of sexual things we struggle with, in this case a little bit about the psychology of sexual fetishes, and I will here shy away a little, though not from ignorance, from academia. I was thinking this morning about a man who said something on the internet, it must now be years back. He told of his confusion about his sexual interest, because he was at once heterosexual, and yet seemingly aroused by straight men having a gay interest. His statement or interest was confusing to me as well. How does this work? I don't understand it well, and I suppose here we must all be a little humble in our pride, both the theologian, with his eager sword, who wants to judge things he doesn't understand, and the professor, with her white paper, which might as well be a shiny sword that judges things she does not understand. Perhaps fetishes and sexual orientation are in slightly different domains, and the first, for the most part, align with the second, but not always, and certainly not necessarily, as in the case of the man above. Ideas in the young brain find associations. It can be anything: feet, clothes, teddy bears, this or that. The association forms a neurological connection, a nucleus of the idea and the neurons, which then grows by reinforcement. And as our sense of self, by way of injuries received, or perceived, either safe spaces in the mind, ideas of comfort, or pain, lives nearby our sexuality, it can form a more complex fetish, a filter which becomes a fetish, such as in masochism, the sublimation becomes the fetish. Occasionally fetishes can be harmful, because they can, at times, control our lives, or at least control decisions we make, friends we find, careers we dismiss, shame or guilt that steals our sense of self. Some of them might as well be horses that we ride, because while the benign fetishes are meadows of green grass, some others are muscular horses, and the back of this horse is the shoulder of a giant, whose great stride in life is in no mood for green grass. He can touch dimensions, he can touch the abyss,